So I'm sure you guys have seen this image here at some point. I've been seeing it circulate on Facebook. It's called $25 or walk, McDonald's employment boycott. So let me just scroll in a little bit here, and we're just going to talk about it. The actions are simple: work anywhere but McDonald's. Do everything you can to work elsewhere until McDonald's pays a thriving wage of $25 per hour. Disrupt their hiring resources. Apply on their website. I'm assuming that's their HR website that you could apply for jobs, schedule interviews, and waste their time. Accept jobs and never show. Actively poach their employees to other employers. Why will this work? By focusing the labor shortage onto one company, we will starve them into action. Where one domino falls, the rest will fall soon. From now on, working at McDonald's is a $25 per hour job. Okay, so that's what this image is saying. And at this point, I'm not too sure if it's satire or not, but I do know that it's being shared on Facebook. I've seen this image a couple of times, and the fact that people are sharing this means that they're taking this seriously, at least the idea of this seriously. So let's break it down real quick. So this is just telling people basically to work anywhere but McDonald's until they pay a thriving wage of $25 per hour. Okay, so I'm assuming this image is saying just your average line cook or cashier should be paid $25 per hour just to work at McDonald's. Now, I'm all for employers paying a living wage for the job that they're doing. I don't think people entering the job market should just be immediately making $25 per hour, because I don't even make $25 per hour. In addition to, I know a couple other people in different industries like construction, welding, a bunch of manual labor, hardcore factory jobs that don't even pay $25 per hour. So I don't understand why like I said, an entry level line cook or cashier at McDonald's should be making $25 per hour. That to me doesn't make sense. So real quick, let's do the math here. Okay, so $25 per hour times a 40-hour work week, that's $1,000 per week. So they'll make $52,000 a year, and like I said, that like this post is saying, it is a thriving wage. That would be a fantastic amount for the average person to make. But do we really want to set the bar at that point? Because then other companies, will have to start paying their employees, higher wages. If the base bottom dollar salary is $25 per hour, everyone else is gonna probably have to get bumped up as well. And are you willing to pay more for cost of goods? Because McDonald's is a business. They're a profit driven business. The point of each restaurant is for them to make profit so that they could pay their employees in addition to walk away with some money. So if all of that profit is just going towards the workers, then why would anyone want to own a McDonald's? There'd be no financial incentive. There's no point. There's no point in investing a bunch of money into a McDonald's franchise location just to have employees and make no profit. It just doesn't make sense to me. I could get behind some employees at McDonald's making maybe $20 per hour. I can maybe a store manager, assistant manager, that type of thing, who's willing to go above and beyond and do what they need to do to keep the restaurant running, even if they don't have employees. Like I said, I'm not against somebody at McDonald's making $25 per hour. I just don't think the starting wage for the entry level person should make that much. That to me doesn't make sense. Next here, disrupt their hiring resources. So this post is just sending people to go apply on McDonald's website. I'm assuming schedule interviews and wasting the times of their current employees. To me, that seems kind of messed up. I'm not a huge fan of that, because right now these current employees are making the trash wages that McDonald's is paying. If you're all about trying to build a better working environment for their employees, why are you messing with the people that are currently being employed by McDonald's? Yeah, that to me doesn't make sense. So it's telling people to accept jobs and never show. Again, all that is hurting is the current employees of McDonald's, which you're trying to help, but at the same time you're telling people to hurt. It's very contradicting. Actively poach their employees to other employers. If you want to do that, that wouldn't really matter. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, if you find a good employee and you think they'd be a better fit somewhere else, why not? But hey, this job pays better. Go over there. That's fine. That makes sense. Again, it would still hurt, the employees currently there, but everyone is being impacted at this moment by the labor shortage. So I don't understand why, McDonald's is always kind of like the target of these wage campaigns. It'll always be like, hey, we should raise minimum wage at McDonald's, the lowest part of the employee food chain. It doesn't make any sense to me. So overall, I'm not on board with this whatsoever. I think this is quite silly. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is satire or not, but the fact that people are sharing it on Facebook, getting behind it and agreeing with it proves that there is some sort of following or agreement to this ideology here. So let me know what you guys think. Am I just like a horrible person for thinking that, a cashier at McDonald's should not be making $25 per hour when, there are people doing harder jobs that are making less than that? So it wouldn't really make sense for a person doing like a hardcore factory job. Like, they'd probably all just leave that job and go to McDonald's if they had to do a very simple minded job and are making $25 per hour and their lives aren't at risk. And some of these factory jobs are very physically demanding where, they're wearing on a person's body. So if a person could go from hardcore factory work over there, a lot of people will do it. But again, there's no real benefit to McDonald's as a corporation. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I just saw this and thought it'd be a very interesting topic for a video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. See you guys later.